Some more? I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, we really can't see any of the creatures that'll end up in this slope. They're all about 1, 2, 3, 4 millimeters across, so I need to sieve them out and then look under the microscope to find them.
Yeah, the science team doesn't really get to work until after the ROV comes up. So usually pretty late nights for us processing all these samples.
Come on, Jake, make that spick and span clean. Look at that.
You'd eat off it.
Yeah. Vacuum that thing. Want those worms on that rock.
What about the little piece over there?
It's over here?
Yeah, it's got a little bryozoan on it, the little
Sure.
crusty outcrop.
Nice and clean.
Greg Crispin's asking, any infaunal bivalves in the slurp sediment?
No. Oh, very few.
What is infaunal? I'm actually not familiar with that.
In the sediment itself.
Oh, in
yeah.
sediment. Okay.
Any other?
I think we can call it good. Thanks, Jake. Yeah, there's some nice things in there I can see.
Oh, look at that fish or eel thing.
Ooh.
Is it a flatworm?
No, it's a curled fish. So snailfish, they do that.
They do that.
Sailing by.
You know.
The deep sea.
That's normal, a kilometer below the surface.
I've seen a few little bivalves, Crispin, that I thought were just juveniles. I couldn't really identify what they were. They're not obviously anything that I would know, like nuclear or anything like that.
Just before we leave this area, Kyla had made the observation about that calpie-looking rock, and Mark Legg in the science chat is saying that calpie rock is a concretion, which is common in the Monterey Formation and found near Santa Barbara Island in the previous OET expeditions in 2016 and previous years.
Yeah.
And so these concretions form in fluid seeps while the sediment is being lithified, cemented and compacted. And Crispin's making the note that we actually saw a bunch of these exhumed concretions on the dive a couple of days ago.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Those round
yeah.
stepping stone rocks.
Yeah,
yeah. I remember the big ones around Santa Barbara Island.
Kind of looked like tables and stuff. And so Mark responded saying that there are many of these types of concretions found offshore in the Palos Verdes Peninsula. And they're originally, oh, there's a really good shot of that calpie rock to the left. And they're originally thought to be ancient Chinese anchors, which is interesting.
That's fascinating. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Crispin. We're lucky to have geologists in our chat.
Are you ready to pick up and go?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Well, Crispin's more than just a geologist. He's a polymath, biologist and geologist.
Where is Crispin based?
He's at the University of Leeds in UK.
Can I zoom in past the...
You may want to center up a little bit.
Am I not centered up?
Greg, Crispin was asking about the protobrinks.
Yeah, that's...
Did you mention those? Maybe I might have missed that.
Yeah, I was looking things like nuclear. Really no sign. It's been pretty depauperate for bivalves.
All right, we're going to go 105 and try to get to the base of this steep bit, and then we can go directly up it.
How many more rocks do we need to get?
We have
105, you said
one
right
rock,
now?
yes. We have 4 biology rocks right now.
Yeah.
4 quantitative rocks.
Yes, that's what I mean. It's what essential rocks do we need?
Short, two transects. We're short, but 4 transects.
Why don't we start a new transect from here and...
let's go 100 meters bearing 105.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This will be...
105, yeah, and we'll just wait till Argus starts moving and we can call it the start of the transect. Wait, we don't get too ahead.
This will be transect number 4.
Copy that.
What's that in the jar?
Ooh,
I don't know. Spreadle star?
slurped up something.
Huh. Gonna switch over the other camera. Real cam.
Sure.
Maybe I ought to go to flush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a nice day outside.
Very
Judging by
calm,
that
calm
aft
seas.
camera.
How do you know that, Paul? We're inside.
Looking at that
Oh, we have
camera,
another
the
camera.
view of the fantail there.
Hey,
Go water skiing.
is there an idea which camera I might have lost on the right
60
side?
hertz.
At 60 hertz, thanks.
Yeah.
It's the third time that's gone down today, isn't it?
One we lose often this season.
I relate that.
Would that be the start of the
Plan
transect?
is to do away with that camera.
Oh yeah, entirely.
Yeah.
Not yet.
We're gonna,
You might
yeah,
get
we're gonna make the cabinet work differently.
Okay.
Why is that?
yeah. We'll call that start of transect right here.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
Rennie, do we have an idea of wind speed right now?
Surface wind, 10 knots.
All right.
Can we start?
Yes, we did. 2306.
Starting off a little slow here, just waiting for the ship to catch up a little bit.
While we're in transit here, just put up the sonar out on sat feed 3. Wonder if anyone could give a crack at what we're seeing on these two different views. It's pretty fascinating as it transits.
So those are the scanning sonars. The on top of, we've got one on top of Hercules, and that's shown on the left there. And we've got one on the bottom of Argus, and that's shown on the right. The red rings are represent distance away from that scanner. So on Hercules, those are 10-meter divisions. Each red ring is 10 meters away. And on Argus, those are 20-meter divisions. And so you can kind of see it. That red line is representing what's being currently pinged. And so the sounds that are returned to that scanner show kind of an object that was, the sound was reflected off of. That's in the way. So the brighter returns can mean that it was harder. It can also mean that it's kind of, when we're approaching it with, say if we're approaching a wall with Argus, we'll see kind of a short, bright return. So you can't really see over it, which implies that it's a wall that's tall. If you look at Argus's sonar right now, you'll see that we've kind of got a flat bit in front of us. And then maybe out towards the farther edges, say 60 meters out, you're seeing some shadows. So they land as occluding. The sea surface is occluding kind of what's beyond So it could be a little bit of an increased slope there. And in the Herc sonar, you can see those bright blips are rocks. And sometimes you can see fish show up there as well. But seeing kind of a rocky surface on flat land. And you start to get used to what the sonar looks like correlated with what's in front of us. So that's how we're able to kind of take a look at what's an interesting target coming up, and we know that a wall is coming up before we see it in the subs.
Sounds like a useful feature.
Yeah, definitely.
Got a question for the pilots from Crispin Ashore, wondering about Mongo. He says he's watched over the last few years of Nautilus cruises and that you rarely use Mongo. Apart from cutting fishing gear earlier this year, is there any point having it? What is the utility of Mongo?
The thing that Mongo has going for it is that you can hold on to things. So if you need to hold something rigid, then Mongo's handy for that. Sometimes we mount cameras on it, or we can put a quiver on with tube cores. A lot of times it's just used to hold on to things. Like sometimes if you work like a drill head, you can hang on to the drill head with Mongo and holds you rigid in place.
Useful for Ocean Networks Canada, where we hold on to a lot of those platforms.
Yeah. So that's sort of its function. It's not very dexterous. How do you say that?
Dexterous.
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 Yeah.
Thanks, Bob.
It has its uses. It'd be better to have two good arms, but it's sort of not practical because we don't have the payload.
So one arm is called Mongo and the other one's called Predator?
The Craft Predator, yes, and then
the ISE Magnum.
the Magnum is the 5 function and the 7 function is what Dan was referring it as. But although he said that the Magnum has more than 5 functions. How many functions does it have?
the Craft is 7 functions.
Craft is 7, but the Magnum, the ISE Magnum.
It's it might be 7 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoulder.
Yeah, it rolls.
Azimuth.
Yeah.
So it's stronger, but
it doesn't have wrist pitch, so it's 6.
6, okay.
Yeah, it's lacking in wrist pitch.
We were talking earlier about how the Craft Predator arm has a miniature version of it up here. That's how you control that one. But the Magnum has just buttons,
switches, yeah.
yeah, to move each hydraulic part. So it's a bit.
But the Craft Predator is a lot heavier. Is that so? You couldn't really add another one on?
We don't have the payload to have 2 arms like that.
Yeah.
There's some trash.
Yeah. It also required, oftentimes the ships, the role of the Argus pilot is they're a trainee, and being able to use 2 may require, if you were to use them in tandem, 2 people, or you could have 1 person operate 2 kind of more slowly.
Yeah, that's not really practical.
Right.
With our operation.
Bringing on interns and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crispin says, worth having Mongo just for the name, but thanks for that explanation, Bob.
Yeah. Just over 50 meters into our transect.
For the first month, I thought it was called Mango. Really wondering.
So when we're done with this, we'll probably look for our final rock pretty much straight away.
Copy that.
It's a big fuzzy
Got about half hour left.
sponge. Another cousin it.
I see the cousin it.
So that sponge looks like it fell over.
Mm.
Sea pen.
Slightly increase, I think.
Oh, look at that big lunker of a rockfish in the top left.
Oh, yeah.
That big boy.
See the eyes right
I'll
there.
say.
Wow.
Chonk.
That's a keeper.
Is that green?
Wow. Yeah, what is that green, though, to the right?
Is
Whoa.
that trash?
What is that?
Trash?
Looks like
Question
trash
mark.
to me.
Trash question.
What?
Someone's boot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Trash.
yeah.
Yeah.
Something growing on it. What was that? A rock.
What are the
Bridge
cousin
now.
it sponges called
Another
again?
green.
Oh, we had an identification of those.
Looks like a flask.
At a step 30
Oh, that's another
meters,
one of
bearing
those
105.
Looks like a maybe antifreeze bottle.
Mm.
Wonderful. Trash on the right.
Busting the Navy for all their littering. Rhabdocalyptus.
There's a lot of those sonobuoys out here.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
naval
Hey.
activity that we're
Hey,
dodging
yo.
right now.
Look at that very strange shaped rock question mark on the left. So
What?
T-shaped
T-shaped
that another
rock.
or a
Huh.
kind of
Yeah.
hatchet shaped on the far left right now.
Yeah.
It's rock-like.
Rock-like rock.
So the cousin it sponges that look super hairy and kind of like cousin it are called Rhabdocalyptus dasani.
Look at the size of that.
Wow. Oh, there's a big crab,
Crab.
sitting on top of the right. Yeah.
Just perched. It's kind of cool area. Really picked
Yeah,
up
we're just getting to
suddenly.
the base of the slope, the steeper slope. So once we get there and pick a rock up, we'll change our heading or our bearing and kind of go up that directly up that slope.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Another green flask.
That's another of them. It's like we're
Trash.
going along a line of them.
Yeah. You can see on Argus Cam that we're at the base of this sediment on the right and the slope on the left. Rocky slope.
Oh, Brasingid.
One of the first Brasingid,
Yeah.
an unusual sea star that catches food from the plankton. It's very sticky with those arms, and any plankton that blunders into those sticky arms will be its food.
How much time left in the dive, Rennie?
We should probably pull up around 3:45. I'll just phone that in once we
30 minutes.
in the next couple
End
minutes.
of transect too, just about.
Just
Okay,
about
thank you.
little
Beautiful.
further.
Transect. Great. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the end of transect. Thank you, Jake.
Yeah, maybe we can find a rock in an area where there's something else to collect.
Might be a rock on a sea pan over there to the right. Apologies. So identify that.
So I'll hold here.
What's that?
Looks like maybe an egg.
Yeah,
Oh,
Neptunia.
The whelk.
Yeah, so that's a Neptunia egg case.
Wow.
It's gonna hold.
Yeah.
Bridge now.
A
Amazing.
large white snail, which we don't see right now.
Hold position.
And then the orange, just above the lasers, is a floating siphonophore called Dromalia.
Ooh.
These like to live near the seafloor, whereas most siphonophores
You can zoom a bit if you want.
are pelagic. We should see some tentacles attaching it down to the
Oh,
to the
yeah.
sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that.
Wow.
I think that's the best shot of those we've gotten. Some feather duster worms in the background.
Yeah, and the the elusive Mixicula coming out of the sand.
Oh, those are those.
Oh.
So that's a colony floating there of polyps, and a cnidarian that's capable, would give you a nasty sting, but it's the ones on top, polyps are for propulsion, and the ones lower down are for feeding and reproduction.
It's a cool area. Another egg sac thing on the top with lasers.
All right, so the ship's held here. We can look for a rock anywhere.
Yeah, we'll
in
look
here.
around for a rock.
Sure.
Anything else you'd like to get, Paul? There's a bunch of sponges. Otherwise, the stalks are predatory sponges, Aspestopluma,
Oh,
not corals.
love the concept of a predatory sponge.
There's a rock pen, but we've had a few of those now.
Okay. There's a good bunch of rocks down here. I don't know if those look.
Yeah.
Wherever you think's good, just call it out. I can set down.
Some more trash up ahead.
Yeah, another one of those green cans.
Oh, wow. What on earth are those, huh? Container ship that...
I wonder how old they are.
Mind if
Could be Navy related.
Yeah, you can quick zoom on it if you want, Jonathan.
I'll just crash in there real quick, see if it's got some writing
Oh,
on it.
yeah.
What on
Yeah,
earth
some
could
kind
that
of
be?
flask.
Yeah,
can.
Yeah,
coming out.
thank you.
Ah,
There's
all right. Let's get that bubblegum coral. Maybe
Oh, yeah.
we can find a rock nearby.
yeah, so if you,
Looks like there's a good pile behind it.
yeah,
Yeah,
sounds like a plan.
It's like a good place.
Is this meant to go on the starboard?
Yes, the one where we put the rock with the.
Okay.
Um,
Just watch your starboard
Rocks
direction.
going here, yeah.
There was a
Yeah.
big boulder there. If you end
Yep.
up-
Inboard.
I think I bumped it with the corner. Set down in front of it.
So this is a type of octocoral that's known to have some interesting chemistries associated with it. So we've made a couple of collections already, but never hurts to have individuals from different sites so we can compare them. These aren't always consistent across locations. Looks like we get a bonus anemone.
Want to stick lock me in there, Renee? Thanks.
Brendan, Jake, do you mind if I zoom on the Argus?
Yeah, you can zoom on Argus. I don't think we're moving.
Nope, we're stationary.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can get a zoom on the coral.
Coming in?
Polyps are closed.
Oh.
Stops retract. And we don't necessarily need to take the whole thing. I know people are surprised at me saying that, but if you
Who
could,
are you?
if you could break it right down here somewhere, we could.
Okay.
If you're interested in that anemone, Greg, or not really?
yeah, we'll take the anemone.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
we could get a twofer here and leave
Okay.
plenty of.
It's a nice way to collect an anemone. Otherwise, it's really hard to get them. If they're on rocks, you can't get them off without destroying them.
Great, thank you for that zoom. I'm getting some good screen grabs.
You good?
Yeah, you can come wide just a little bit there.
Oh, great. Yeah, if we get a picture of the full thing. Thank you.
Get you situated with the arm. Oh, can't quite see it in Argus. So close.
Zoom back in a little bit
Coming in.
there. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Looks like that branch comes off like right there.
Yeah, sorry, we didn't make it easy for you. You can pinch it above the anemone if that's easier. I think
I can try below it. Let's see.
Nice.
Nice.
Good job.
It's actually an octocoral in the Bahamas that's harvested commercially for a product that it makes that is an anti-inflammatory agent.
Yeah, grab it back more. It's going to go
Yeah.
on the opening bit.
Right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people have done some studies and found that when you, I don't know for this species, but when you clip them, the regrowth rates are
Oh,
actually
I think the whole thing just popped off.
Yeah.
And zoom
like
out.
it. So, oh, there.
Come on a little bit,
Well,
Jonathan.
As you're saying
Yep.
about the regrowth rates.
Yeah, so it may not apply in this case. But the idea, what we were trying to achieve, was to clip the animal such that there would be enough material remaining to regrow. So our intentions were good.
You putting it up front?
Yeah,
yes, please.
if we could go for the port forward bio box.
Might have to fold it a bit. Hopefully it'll get in there or break it.
Don't come up too high or you're going to hit the light bar.
Righter.
All right, push out on the tool tray.
Left hand, the white box, please.
I think I gotta.
One of a rock sitting over there?
Yeah, that's the quartz.
Where's your port rack?
It's on the
porch rack.
porch rack.
It's the second porch rock, right? We have two now.
I think the front
The front one
porch
was accidental.
is not a sample.
Yeah, we don't have that one, but we do have
Well,
that
it's not
quartz.
accidental. It's just
Yeah, purple.
payload.
Oh, okay, okay, not accidental.
We,
we don't remember collecting.
that's our faster ascent ditch weight.
50.
Oh, the very front.
Yeah,
Not
Yeah.
Very, very
the
front.
very front.
It's a pretty sizable one, too.
Like it's gonna fit.
Moving around too.
the... Fix it.
There you go, Jake.
Yeah.
I just got to get the claw out from under it.
Yeah.
A little origami to get in there.
Kick out the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Great. Tappy tap.
Well done. What was the sample ID on this?
This is gonna be NA124 164.
164.
And it was put in the forward bio box. The port or left-hand side one, number 6 white.
Copy.
Look at that, Jake.
Oh, well done.
10 out of
confusing.
Is that
10.
good enough?
Well done.
Yes.
And a rock.
We're going to put the rock in the red side. What do you think?
Big rock.
Hmm.
Well,
Which
if you're
rock are we
watching-
thinking?
If you're watching Kira, here's your chance.
This one?
Sure.
Should go back to that heavy grip force again.
Okay.
Oh, live arm.
Might be too far to reach, too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move you.
Yeah, I might have to. Let me see if. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to.
Nice.
Don't forget to zoom in.
Oh yeah, John, can you zoom? I always forget about that.
Just letting you roll.
Just around the grip. Uh,
Nice. Yeah.
Is it gonna, yeah, spin it around a little bit. Yeah, that'll fit.
Yep.
That'll fit.
okay. I just started a dust storm. Okay, come wide a little bit, Jonathan.
Woo.
The armpit.
I can see scraping that rock already.
Mm.
I see a serpulid.
Looks really nice.
Tappy tap.
Might be able to just bump the drawer in and have it.
It'll just fall in.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Okay,
hopefully.
try it.
I was thinking
Try
the
it.
same thing.
Try it. There we go.
Well done.
Nice.
Path
Perfect.
of least resistance.
That's going to be sample NA124-165, and that is rock number 6.
We done in there?
Yes, thanks.
That's it.
We're done with rocks.
Unless
Load it up.
Kira would like another port rock. There's
Mhm.
weight.
On a porch rock?
We haven't heard from her. We could do another slope here, unless, Paul, you want to track a little more?
No, we've got lots of slurps open,
Yeah,
so feel
we
free.
could do another slope in around the rocks. You could try and get a little crab there, Jake, if you want some
Okay.
competition. There's a
Ooh,
few little
sure.
crabs
There's
there.
a
Yeah.
couple of them.
The
Might
one,
not be,
the one on the rock?
yeah,
Right.
or the one
Okay.
behind. There's a few there. Might be tricky.
Okay. That'd be fun.
We have to pitch this game to Nintendo.
I don't think he's fast enough.
Yeah.
Optimus.
They take off backwards, so you want to come up from behind.
Okay, okay.
Greg, do you want a course or a fine slurp on this?
We still got a fine. Let's
I've
go with a fine.
Fine.
done my fair share of crabbing my day,
So,
but never with a manipulator arm.
after the slurp, the slurp will probably be the last task we can
Yeah,
do.
better grip.
That's all right.
Okay.
And do
then
we need
which
one more?
jar number?
Jar number 3. We're going to go for jar number 3, please.
7. Other way.
That's a terrible grip. Terrible grip. There we go.
You need to come out and down like that.
Okay.
Go, just take it off and go out with the elbow and down with the wrist.
So many obstacles. Oh. It's good enough. Nope, maybe not.
You can still get it.
That'll do.
Maybe.
Okay, where'd the crabs go off to?
You have to zoom in.
There's 2 there.
Okay. Zoom in a little bit, Jonathan.
There you go.
Go down. A little bit more. A little bit more.
Okay.
Some wee ones on the rock there. Ready for suction? Get suction.
There's one.
No, quick,
Get it.
full speed.
There's
Oh, they're right there.
There's 2
They're
more on
right
the
there.
rocks.
They're right
Oh, I wish.
Oh, where?
Aren't they?
Oh, those are brittle stars.
No, brittle stars.
This grips. Messing me up.
Yeah, that's not great. You could set it down and grab it again. You could hook it on the rock so it doesn't retract on you. I don't know.
Yeah, they're getting wise to you.
Get over there. You can do it.
Yeah, but the rocks will stop them flicking away.
Oh, that's true.
Quick.
Oh.
Zoom, slurp, slurp, slurp.
Oh, might have
Slurp,
gotten
have gotten him, yeah.
slurp.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's making a move.
Awesome.
Get
He's
the
a
big one.
natural.
Cue the Benny Hill music.
Is
That other crab's like, wait, where'd Bob go? What the heck?
that guy gonna go through the slurp?
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Nice.
Got him.
We're going to find out.
Right.
Got one in the jar. One's
Yeah.
floating in around there.
Come on a little bit,
Coming out.
Jonathan. Thanks.
That's great. Thanks. Thanks, Jake. You could just slope a bit of the surface for sediment. Otherwise,
See if I can get a better grip.
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot
retracted
of
on me.
crabs. Look at all of them.
This is sample NA124-166, slurp jar number 3.
Copy.
Yeah. That's better. Except now I can't see a single thing. What is going on?
I think you rotate it up against the rock so that the
Ah.
lateral thrusters against the rock. Yeah.
It's like using a snowblower in the winter. Right in the middle of a blizzard.
Oh, should I just wait a few seconds?
Best snow globe ever.
All right. Around the rocks, you said?
Yes, please.
Suction?
That kind
press?
of, I don't know if you can
Yeah.
go on the left,
Yeah.
bigger rock. There's a
Okay,
there's
yeah.
a lot more stuff on that. Sort of, it's a bit, yeah. Yeah, that's good.
I think the wrist is rotating on you.
Yeah.
Yep. Lots of tiny little creatures lurking on that.
Did you need another Niskin?
I don't think we need one. We
Okay.
collected one at the last rock collection, so I believe we are good to go. Thank you.
Sure, sounds good.
Anything else? Some of this stuff doesn't seem to come off.
Yeah, I think we can call that good.
Okay.
There's lots of things for me to look at there. Thank you very much.
Yep.
And you got 2, if not 3 of the crabs, so that was well done.
Come wide a little bit, Jonathan.
Usually they
Yeah.
win.
Thank you.
So
You get one on the way in.
Only if you want another one.
No, we definitely saw 2 go in, so I think we're happy.
Give you more work.
Yeah. Well, I hate killing those little guys. They're
Yeah.
they're pretty cute.
Oh, look at all that sediment.
Before you put that arm away, what are we thinking about that rock on the porch?
Well, I don't care about it.
Did we log it as a sample back there?
Oh, that rock.
Yeah,
We didn't log it as a sample.
We
Not
didn't?
to my knowledge. We just have that quartz rock on the
right.
where the bone buckets were.
We could pitch it if you want.
who
Do we
collected it?
remember where it came from? Could we identify the depth?
I remember
Probably
it
not.
falling off of, this was the one that Bobby reached out for and it fell off and it just happened to fall on the porch. I remember it falling.
Good collection. Yeah.
You
So
know,
we
if it's here, I would just leave it.
Okay.
Kira
Well,
can
if we
take a
want to
look at
keep it, we got to put the arm on it. But we need to get.
Is it a problem to keep it? apart from the arm?
No.
Well,
Totally.
Kira can always throw it overboard if she doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just we're ready to stream out here.
Can you look over at Mongo?
Yeah.
Or I can look over at Mongo.
All right, everybody. Your US election distraction is
Yeah.
now finished, and you have to go back to reality.
The live stream continues.
The
but our
live
commentary
stream
doesn't.
continues.
Yeah,
24/7.
we will be in the water again tomorrow at a place to be determined. And thanks very much for following along today.
Yeah.
Bye from the Nautilus team and Script scientists.
Only 2 dives left, 2 more days, so we're gonna tune in. 2 more chances.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
So yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
well,
you.
well done, guys.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
thank
putting up
everyone.
with
Great
my
collection.
slow sampling.
Oh,
No,
that's
we've
good.
got
Oh,
good collection.
get to see Mongo. Mongo.
Oh.
Shoulder.
Oh, you're going to put it on the rock?
Trying to.
Mongo defense system?
Like holding the football really
See.
slowly.
Wrist left. Down.
Is this the recovery heading?
Yeah, it'll be somewhere around here. So
I'm going to go to like 120 or something.
yeah, something like that.
Oh, call that good.
All right.
Doesn't open more than that, so.
We good?
Yep.
All right, let's get out there so we can get up.
Yep.
Shot of Herc.
No wraps.
No wraps.
I think that rock was from the very beginning, that first rocky slope we were on,
Yeah.
or that rocky bit.
Take an auto head off.
All right.
All right, ascend.
0 Z bias. And
Crank your joy gain all the way up.
joy gain all the way up.
Give it the beans.
Give it the beans with a little forward.
Yep. Lock it in.
What am I?
Ready for some Argus ascent.
Going up.
Going up.
20? Around 20?
Yeah, we're probably doing pretty good because we're
Yeah. Dropped all that weight. Slowed down a bit.
Nav, Data Lab.
Hey, Data Lab.
What do you want to do, Rennie?
What do you want to do, Aaron?
I'd like to be on deck if you don't mind too much. All right. You sure? Okay, cool.
I heard.
What's that? I don't mind. That's fine. Oh,
Oh, you do?
Yeah, they should.
If you wait, usually they start tipping things in chocolate, so you get
Data Lab. Mic hot.
coochie coochie.
Data Lab. Data Lab. Mic is hot.
Yeah.
Good morning, Rennie.
Took a while. All right, switching you over to USBL control. 300. We're going to be real tight on the time budget there.
Tight on the time bucket?
Time budget, yeah.
Are we?
36 minutes.
Not gonna make it?
I will make it. I've been trying to get on deck right at 4:30, but
We're not gonna make it?
we'll make it. That's to the surface.
On deck.
Yeah. Doesn't matter so much. I just avoid Mark for like about 20 minutes and then he'll forget about it.
We could pitch plates.
We'll be all right.
We could pitch plates. We have to pull them out of the hold anyway, so Josh is all on board with getting rid of them.
Sure.
Well, we have to either get rid of them or you get to get rid of them by taking them off. One way or another, they're coming off.
Up to you. I know I've asked you this before and you said that it's like it's not significant, but do you know actually how how much does each cost? Is it just like a couple bucks or not even?
So scrap price, they're like 50 cents a
For the
they
singles?
50 cents a pound?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's scrap cost. So you probably at least double it, maybe triple it.
Yeah. So it's a few bucks.
Yeah, they're probably 20 bucks a piece or something, really.
Oh, wow.
Like all told.
$40 away.
So we're gonna be screaming up now.
Yeah.
Mark's not even gonna be ready.
Oof.
Those were getting rusty, so.
Yeah, that bought us a couple of meters a minute.
It hasn't.
You could do that if that helps you vertically ascend with your starboard trick, your lateral trick.
That's weird. I don't
But it's really
understand
pretty straight back.
it.
I can kind of understand one direction, but the fact that it does it in both, I really don't get. Like I could see like, oh, the lateral's pushing the vertical off of the starboard, but when it goes the other way and it's into the sub, I don't really get that.
Yeah.
Because it seems like it would be stealing your jam from the verts, but it still makes faster vertical ascent. So. Yeah. No, thanks. Trying to make it there by 4:30, 16:30 local.
No, it's 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We didn't get a tremendous amount out of that.
No. That's the goal.
Somewhere else.
It tells a story about the realities of deep ocean research and physics.
And strong
happening
surface.
I'm going too fast. Who's the lion then?
The Argus needs to go faster, I think, right?
Faster.
You switch seats and all your negatives are positive.
Yeah. Like what?
I know what you guys are doing over there.
That's the holdup. That's what's holding up the show.
Yeah.
Still saying 29 minutes to the surface. How did we not gain any time there?
I don't know. Oh, I gotta go tell Mark.
500. I think he's sitting on the deck out there. He was a little while ago. You do it. You already did it once, right? I thought I let you do it. No. That was that other dude. That was Paul.